Party. Welcome in, everybody. Happy day to have you in here. You are going to be learning a lot tonight. This is how average people can create extraordinary wealth. And I love the title of that because you don't have to be a genius. You just have to be teachable and willing to put in the work. And I'm going to show you how you don't have to work 40 years to have an income that's going to support you and your dreams. You can actually condense that down into a way shorter amount of time if you're willing to follow the steps that we teach and to learn how to do business. And we have all kinds of things for you to do that. So I'm going to take myself off of here and pull up the slides because I used to be a teacher and I get really geeked out about good slides. But I'm so happy to have you here. I wanted to show you my face and say, it's me, it's me. All right, let me mute this part out, and share my files with you. And you're going to see TriHarmony come across. And if you hold on just one second, I'm going to put this computer down where I can actually type on it a little better. All right. That's a little easier for me to work so I can get a little closer to the microphone. Okay, so you will see TriHarmony at the top of the slides. That is a part of the team that I'm a part of amazing people who have taught me how to do, who have helped me to do business. And then my team that I have started growing is Team Essential Healthy Life. And you won't see those on this slide because this presentation was already made and I just decided I wanted to share it with you guys. That's the cool thing about it. You don't have to make all this stuff yourself. You can if you want to, but we have all kinds of tools. We just make it easy to share. So I just want you to understand, we have tools available to show you how to do everything. That's the cool part. You just have to be willing to learn it. So this is called Building Your Dream Life, How Average People Can Create Extraordinary Wealth. And before I get to the first slide, I just want to mention to you, and if you get to know me very much, you're going to know that Jesus comes out of my mouth a lot and that I love the Lord. I am a Jesus follower. And so when I started thinking about this presentation and going over it tonight, of course, I had a scripture pop in mind, and it's John 10:10. And we're talking about building wealth. And so the reason that this is so important to me, John 10:10 says, the thief comes to steal, kill, steal, and destroy. And Jesus said, but I came that they may have life and have it abundantly. So it is my belief that we are not to live a lifestyle of lack, of struggle, of paycheck to paycheck. I know some of y'all feel me on that. If you probably at some time in your life have experienced some of that. So this is important to me to empower people with an option to really be able to make money. And for me to be able to do it from home. I will tell you a little bit of my story before we get too far into this. I was a teacher for 10 years and I had a daughter, had a child. You know how that changes your perspective on everything. And she had some special needs and I really wanted to be home with her. I just really did. And felt very called, like I needed to be the one taking care of her. And it was hard because my husband and I were committed to living a 2-income lifestyle. A lot of families are. And I didn't really see a way out. I didn't know how I was going to be able to do that because we had bills, we were paying for cars and we had a house payment and we had a child with special needs. And so after pretty much having a nervous breakdown in 2009, 2010, around that time, I came home completely exhausted, nervous breakdown, and sick. And I found essential oils looking for something to improve our lifestyle. And that led to a home business, which was something I never planned to do. But when I realized that I could share the products that were working in my life so well for my husband, myself, and my daughter, I realized that I could make money sharing that with people. And then I realized I could make a lot of money sharing that with people. And I could be blessing people along the way with either the products or the business opportunity and to be able to do the same thing I do from home on your own schedule, creating time freedom in your life so that you can spend time with your family. You're not exhausted because you're not out 8 hours, 10 hours a day, traveling, working in other places, and you're able to focus even more on your health and your family's health. And it's a wonderful opportunity that I think everybody should do. I really do. I think it's for pretty much everyone. If you love your job and you want extra income, this is a great thing for that too. So that's what I'm going to share with you tonight. That's how I've come to this place, how I'm here sharing with you tonight. And so let me check chat and make sure. Okay, looks good. Yay. Okay. Jess is here to help me. My wonderful best friend that I met through reaching out and sharing the business. And the Lord blessed me with my sister. I call her my sister because we're pretty much, virtually joined at the hip. She lives in my pocket on my phone. And that's another bonus to this business, the incredible people that you meet. And when I say incredible, I'm talking about people that you want in your life, positive people that are going to be, thank you, Jess, that will, come to your webinars and help you out just because they want to see you succeed. And then you get to help them do the same. So let's go ahead and get into it now that you know my story. So I have 2 questions for you. Okay. And I want you to think about them for just a minute. What are 5 things you would do or have or become if money were no object? Now I'm going to ask you to dream for a second because that's sometimes it's funny when I ask people that, they're like, well, I would pay off my bills. Okay, but more than that. Go beyond just paying off your bills or getting out of debt. What would you do? Like, dream about that for a second. How would that change your life? If you didn't have to worry about living paycheck to paycheck, how would that change life for you? And then what I want you to really dream here and think with me, because this is what's possible with this business. What if your yearly income became your monthly income? That's a when I realized that could happen, it really took me a while to let that sink in because I was very skeptical. I was like, yeah, right. I know people personally that are doing that, and I'm on the way to replacing that teaching income I gave up and then replacing my husband's income and bringing him home. He works a very hard job at a factory and does not get paid what he should. And it is not good for his health. He has some health issues, and it's, very hard sometimes for him to do this hard physical labor. And I'm going to be able to bless him with bringing him home. It's going to be a major life-changing thing for us. So I want you to think about that and allow yourself to dream a little bit tonight, okay? And something weird's going on. Oh, so there we are. All right. So, would you eliminate debt? Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to get an education. Maybe you didn't get to go to college, or maybe you got the wrong degree. Would you like to purchase luxury items? Maybe you want a bigger house or a really nice car. Would you spend more time with your family? What about taking a vacation? Because there are families that have never had the blessing of a vacation before. And it was a long time before my husband and I were able to do that ourselves. And I just read an article today about how vacations are some of the best memories for kids, because it's usually when everybody disconnects and they relax and they connect to each other and they disconnect from the world. So that's a big one for me because I love the beach and I want to be able to go to the beach as often as possible. And there's no way I could have done that even with my teaching job. That wasn't something that was possible for us. So there are, believe it or not, there's only 2 ways for average people to get their dream life. You either, 1, have to be your own boss, or 2, leverage. And we're going to talk about what leverage is. So we're looking at, you guys probably know real estate agents. and real estate brokers. So here's an example for you to look at. The real estate agent is the one you think of when you're buying or selling a home, the one who does like all the open houses, takes care of the listings, does the paperwork, shows up at your closing, everything you think of when it comes to real estate and managing your buying and selling. That's what the agent does. When all is said and done, they get a commission for that, so they make money from that part of it. Then they take a portion of that commission, sometimes even half of that, and they give it to the broker. But what did the broker do? The broker probably didn't do very much. They're the ones who usually own the agency that the agent works for, and the broker manages and hires a bunch of agents, and then they get portions of their commission. What the broker has that the agents don't have is leverage. The broker has leverage, leveraging all of the efforts of the agents. That's probably one that you're most familiar with. And that is a good example of leverage. Smart move. So when you're looking into different businesses, like you're thinking, okay, I want to do something. I want to have my own business. A lot of people have that dream. And you're looking around at all the different types of like what kind of leverage does each business give? So if you're looking at like traditional businesses or even online, retail businesses, they don't really offer a whole lot of freedom, and the overhead is pretty high. The startup cost is high. You don't have a lot of freedom in what you do with it, because if you start like a brick and mortar store, you're going to have to be there and probably work more hours than you would at a normal job. It's just the way it works, and you have to be there. You have a lot of costs. You have to rent the building or buy the building. That's thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not giving you time. That's not giving you freedom. None of those do at all. There's really only one profession that can, hold on, something's going on with this. Okay. There's really only one profession that can give you the opportunity to be your own boss and give you the leverage that we just talked about with very little or no risk. So you want something that's a low startup cost. I'm with our company, your startup cost is $160. Low overhead, tax advantages. You get a lot of those with a home business, a lot. Training, and you don't have a ceiling on the income you can make. Your income is dependent on how much you decide to work yourself, and it can be wonderful, amazing, like crazy. So your income is based on leverage and exponential growth. You gain more leverage and income as your network grows. And you're not the only one that's putting in the work. This is you creating a team, is what I call it, or a network, and you're all working together and you grow together. So it's not just you doing all the work. You and your team work together, and your income grows together. So let's look at sales versus networking. And look at the first line here. So we're looking at levels. We're looking at referrals to Young Living. We're looking at, we're going to round things up, okay? Average volume, and then 10% commission. This isn't necessarily like exactly what our commissions are, but this is just to give you an example. So we're going to do 10%, okay? The difference between sales versus network marketing. So let's just say now, first of all, we don't sell anything. We just refer people to the company. We tell people about the products. We give them samples. We let them use the products. And if they love it, we refer them to the company. And then the company sends us a paycheck, a thank you check. Sometimes people call it that, but it's a paycheck. And then you have people that decide that they want to do business with you. And so you're working together with your team, with your group, to add more and more people. And so your paycheck will continue to go up. So let's just pretend for a minute. Let's say you referred 6 people and they each made product purchases of around, let's say, $100 each, okay? That's $600 that goes to the company, and let's say your commission was 10%. Now, this is just for, demonstration, just to give you an illustration here. So $600 goes to the company, to Young Living. Of that, your commission was 10%, so that would be $60. Now, you might be saying, hey, that's really not anything to get excited over. That's not wealth. I can't take more vacations with $60. And I agree with you. If you were in sales, you'd have to really be focused on just that first level, right? Just the people you bring in. And it would be, you would have to sell constantly. But that's not, you would have to constantly be, getting bigger orders. But this is not how this works for us. That's sales. But this is networking that we're talking about. So let's say each of those 6 people, so you referred 6, and then those 6 people, they refer 5 people each. That would be 30 people on your level 2. And if they each made a product order of, let's say, around $100, that would be $3,000 that goes to the company. And of that, your commission would be $300 plus the 60, which is $360. Again, that's not something, to flip out over, but it's a start. So let's see how we grow. Then let's say those 30 people, so now you have 30 people in your organization, on your team, in your network. Let's say they found 4 people each. So now you've grown to 120 people in your third level. And let's say they each make a product order of 100, which would be, what they're paying $100 for their overhead to be in the business. That would be $12,000 that goes to Young Living. And now you can see how this starts to grow. That would be $1,200 plus $300 plus $60. So you're level 1, 2, and 3. Now this is the income you will get by using this network or by leveraging the network. And you could go on and on and on, right? When you're using leverage and using the power of the network, this is what we call residual or passive income. It's money you get whether you are working or not. If you build with people that are serious about the business and want to see a change in their lifestyle, and they continue to share and they continue to share, if you needed to take some time off, even a month or 2 months or whatever, they will still grow and your income will still grow. Now, I'm not going to tell you to take off and go to the beach for a year because the beauty of this is you'll want to keep adding people to your network because it's just going to continue to build your wealth. And we have bonuses and shares that are just crazy. Okay. Crazy amounts. We're just talking like straight up commission right here. That doesn't include all of the bonuses and shares you get as you grow your team. And that's a lot. It really is a lot. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what that looks like. Now let's go ahead and do this pyramid thing, okay? So let's just face it head on, okay? This is your typical, right here, you see this employer-employee relationship? This is corporate America. And in corporate America, you usually have a CEO. You have presidents, vice presidents, and it goes down to managers and general workers. Corporate America is a pyramid scheme. You have somebody at the top that makes the most money. And they're making money from the general workers, right? My husband is a general worker. Well, actually, he's a manager. But the CEO is the one making the most money. And the CEO will always be the one making the most money. Network marketing is very different. Everybody's at the top because everybody has the same potential. You can grow your business as large or not at all that you want to. You decide on your income by how much work you do. You decide on your raises and your bonuses, and we can show you step by step exactly what you need to do to grow your business. We have literally step by step instructions on how to do that. Your income and success is not dependent where you are in the network or when you enrolled. It doesn't matter if you enrolled 10 years ago or right now. You can start and begin building wealth immediately. So there is no pyramid thing with us. That's with what everybody else is doing. It's kind of more like a tree, actually, than a pyramid. And corporate headquarters provides your support, your roots, and it allows your business to grow and expand as far as you want it to. It's totally dependent on you. That's the cool thing about it. Network marketing's pretty legit. It's been in all of these, some of these are a little bit older, but it's been in all kinds of magazines. It's nothing that's, brand new. It's a pretty solid business. So there's a lot of social proof around it. It's been featured in a lot of magazines. So my question is, would you be willing to trade 7 to 10 hours a week, like strong, good, focused hours, for 2 to 5 years to build your dreams if I could show you how to do it? Would you be willing to work your butt off for 2 to 5 years if you knew at the end of that you would be making some life-changing money and you could choose whether to work that hard or to relax a little bit? Big question there. So let's talk about the 40-40-40 plan. This is what most people are on. Working 40 hours a week for 40 years to live off of 40% of what you couldn't live off of to begin with. Now, maybe you believe that you're working towards your dreams, and maybe you are. But most oftentimes, people are not working towards their dreams. In fact, they're not even on the right ladder. They're on a ladder that caps their earnings. It tells them how much they can earn. That's it. You can't make any more. It stops their promotions after a certain amount of time, and maybe even has the possibility of layoffs. Like in my husband's job, there's lots of layoffs at times where their job could be terminated in the blink of an eye. When people finally realize that they may not be able to go as far as they wanted to go in the job that they're already in, instead of jumping on the ladder that will get them where they want to go, they tend to just go to another typical job that gives them the same set of circumstances. If you want to go out and really get your dreams, and if you're ready to capture those dreams again that you once had, you got to get on the right ladder. A ladder that's not going to cap you out. And it's pretty scary to think you're going to work 40 years and then they're going to tell you can live on 40% of that. Do you know how many retired people struggle just to pay their bills? And they worry about, what are they going to do if they need, some kind of medical assistance, or if they get sick. A lot of times people retire and they go and get another job because they can't afford to just live on that 40%. This is a way that you don't have to live on 40%. 16 million people are involved in network marketing industry just in the US. And this was made in 2014, so it's more than that now, actually. It's a new way. It's probably, to me, it's one of the most common ways that people, I buy my makeup through someone that does network marketing. I support all of my friends' businesses because I would rather support, and the products are good, to be honest with you. Some are. I would rather support a friend doing that than, Walmart, who's making tons of money off of everything. If I can find it from a home business, that's where I get it from. So let's talk about making a smart decision because you don't want to just go with any network marketing company. Some of them have a lot of hidden things about them, like you have to order so much a month, or you have to sell so much a month, or you don't get your check, or you have to do this, that, and the other. and then you're not really making as much money as you thought you could. So we're going to talk about how to find a really good network marketing business. You want something that is extremely strong and a stable company with longevity, that has a consumable product, which means something that people are going to use. And I'm sorry, but Young Living, to me, I use that all day long, every day. Happily. I happily consume my product. And make sure that it's a product that works, because some products don't work. Ours do. Something that can give you long-term residual and passive income. Not all network marketing companies offer that. That's why I'm doing this class tonight. That's why you need to do your research and be a good, consumer and a good business person. Even if you're just starting out, ask the questions to make sure you're making a good investment. You want something where your business could be sold for a profit, just like any other business. Young Living allows that. You can actually sell your business and make money from it, just like if you had a brick and mortar store and you sold it. Here's what I love. This is what speaks to my heart. It can be passed down to the next of kin. It does not dissolve upon death like all jobs do and many private small businesses. You can actually will your income to your children, and they will continue to get that income for the rest of their lives. So if you build a wonderful, strong income, your kids are going to benefit from that even after you're gone. That, to me, really spoke to my heart, because I want to give my daughter a good start in life. I didn't have that, and I do not want her to spend her life struggling. And then I want to know she's provided for when I'm gone, no matter what. You also want something that has all small business tax advantages, and there are so many. You guys, if you do nothing but own your business and to enjoy our products and have tax advantages, you're going to be keeping a lot of your money in your own pocket. And you also want something that you get to create its value. There's no cap. There's no ceiling on the income. You don't have somebody goes, well, you've hit the top now, so you're out of luck. This is it. This is all you get. You can't make any more money than this. Most jobs are like that. Even me, my teaching job, I had to get I got my master's degree. I got a raise with that. I was going for what they call a rank 1. I was going to get a raise with that, but really beyond that, I couldn't make any more money. There was no matter what I did, I just hit the ceiling. There's no ceiling with network marketing. It's dependent unless you want there to be. It's really true freedom. I just love it. This is your business. Your success is determined by you. No employee headaches. You don't have a bunch of employees. You have people that are agreeing to work together. You're not a boss. You want to eventually be a leader to your team, and you always want to support your team, but you don't have employees. These are people that do this because they want to do it with you, not because they have to. There's no customer service headaches. You don't handle product. So if there's an issue with product, you send them to Young Living customer service, and they take care of it. Young Living takes care of their customers very well. And so you're not responsible for all of that. Young Living is. You have very low startup costs, low monthly overhead. You only have to spend $100 a month, and you're buying product with that. And trust me, once you try our products, it's going to be hard for you only to spend $100 a month. Okay? I don't care what your income is right now. You're going to want everything we have because it just works, really. You also want a business that has unlimited revenue streams. That means you can help as many people as you want. You can help thousands of people or hundreds of people. It's up to you. You get training that takes all the guesswork out of what to do and when to do it. We literally have a system set up to help you step by step, and then you get our amazing team to show you what to do beyond that, if you need just encouragement, if you have questions, we have places for you to go to get all of that answered personally. So here's how the business works. You get paid to refer to the company. You do not have to buy any kind of products and then sell those to your friends. A lot of businesses, you have to buy the product and then resell it. You don't have to do that. You just become a wholesale member, which gives you a distributor, an independent distributorship. And if you value the concept of feeling better or living a purposeful, abundant life, and you want to refer people to the company, then you're going to get compensated for everybody that makes an order. That's as simple as that. You get paid for everyone you refer to the company every time they make an order through 5 levels, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. Every time anyone on the 5 levels order. And these are not necessarily people that you find yourself, but that your people have found and their people have found. And I'll show you that in just a second. You will get all of this as long as you're an active ordering member, because I'm not going to tell you you're not going to have to do something. You do have to order 100 PV, which is about $100 worth of product a month. You don't need to know. Can you hear me now? Okay. Did you hear me the last slide? Most. Okay. Not the end. All right. Well, it's cool. I'm showing you the 5 levels. Everything that was on the last slide, you can read through because that's just pretty much what I talked about. But you can hear me now, right? I feel like the Verizon guys. You hear me now? Yeah. You spend 100 PV a month. All right. Cool. And that's the only obligation you have. You do not have to sell a certain amount. That's it. You buy $100 worth of product a month. That's it. And you should get that covered when you enroll a couple of people. So here's what I mean by 5 levels, okay? I'm going to leave this on the chat too so that I can see you guys because I don't want to go out again. So here's you. This is you. And you refer or you enroll Mary. So that becomes your level 1. And let's say Mary talks to Kim and she's like, dude, check out our products. This stuff is the bomb. It actually works. I love it. And Kim's like, hey, I want an account. So she enrolls Kim and that becomes your 2nd level. So you're getting paid on Mary's purchases and on Kim's purchases. And then Kim shares with, I don't know, her sister Alice, right? And Alice is really digging it. So she signs up. That becomes your level 3. So now you're getting paid for Mary, Kim, and Alice. And then Alice shares with her good friend Mike. That becomes your level 4. Uh-oh. Somebody needs to mute out. Okay. Megan, make sure you're muted because I think that's you that keeps coming on. And so then Mike enrolls his buddy Sam. So now you have 5 levels and you're getting paid on each level. And this is just with one person. The more people you enroll, it's inevitable that they're going to share. Oh, that's okay. No, you're cool. You're cool. I get it. I'm good, girl. I just roll right on with it. There's no problem at all. So oh yeah. So now this is just like if you just talk to one person and they talk to one person, this is not how it works in reality. I will tell you that. Your friends and your family are first going to start going, "What are you doing? What is that?" And then, like, people on Facebook, and strangers you meet out that smell you and they're like, "What is that you've got on?" And it's lavender oil. So, wherever you may be, and we show you how to share on social media, online, do it that way too. People are going to get interested and you're going to enroll people. And so this just grows and grows and grows and grows. And you get paid on all of it. So that's an idea for you of how this actually works, okay? On the simplest way that I can possibly explain it. So how you get paid, you're going to have 2 different categories. You have residual money, and it's whether you work. We put work in quotation marks because I love what I do, so I don't feel like this is like work. It's work, but it's fun. Like doing a webinar like this is fun. I love live stuff. I'm a live junkie, okay? I love Facebook Live. I love Instagram Live. I love video. And so this is fun. Yeah, I get a little nervous because I like for the technology to work. And I used to be terrible at these, but I practiced a whole lot. So now I'm pretty comfortable and it's fun. I enjoy it. I learned how to do it and I enjoy it. So that's why we put work in quotation marks, because it doesn't feel like work. You're doing it on your own time, in your own way. But it's long-term income and it starts from day one. I have had people who have signed up and the next day they sign somebody else up and boom, they've already made money. Or you get paid. Another giant way you get paid are our bonuses and shares. Some of those are one time, some of them are monthly. It usually requires some kind of direct action to get it, but it also starts from day one. And I'm not even getting into the bonuses because that's a whole nother way, but it is the bonuses and shares when you grow to a certain level really start kicking in and making your income start to grow. It's amazing, really. So, residual at a glance. So here's some other examples of residual income that you may be familiar with. Money that you no longer have to work for. It comes every month, whether you're working or not. Now, I'm going to encourage you to work your business. But there are, some of our leaders sometimes will take off for a month and go sit on the beach. And they can do that because their network continues to grow. There's some that you're probably more familiar with are pensions, retirement, so like IRAs, 401ks, that kind of stuff. Accruing interest on your savings account, which takes forever unless you just have like a super savings account. Social Security, disability, stock market dividends. These are the more known ways of residual income. Money earned from a network franchise business model or monthly profits from real estate investments. These you take a very long time for some of these, like your retirement, 40 years, your pension, Social Security, and you're not going to get much from it. Whereas if you look at the kind of residual we're talking about, it's money that you don't have to constantly work for it. You should be able to set your business up to where, yes, you're working it, but after 4 or 5 years or however fast you move, you can relax a little bit too, and you'll be able to take those vacations you've always wanted. Residual income potential. I like that woman and all that money. I just think that's hilarious. Now look at this potential. In order to think about this, this is crazy. In order to make $1,000 per month, okay, in residuals just on your savings account, if you wanted to make $1,000 a month from your savings account, let's say you've got 1% interest rate, because that's about what you get. You would have to have $1.2 million in that account. I don't know about y'all, but I don't have that sitting in my savings account. Okay? Most people don't. If you do, then you'll get that $1,000 a month, which really ain't that much, but okay. That's cool. Good for you. You now have the opportunity to make tremendous residual income without age restrictions, like 401ks and retirement accounts. You got to be a certain age, or collecting a huge amount in your savings. You don't have to do that with our business. You're able to build that up in a condensed amount of time. And our business is immune to stock market fluctuations because it's not dependent on the stock market. It's dependent on you. And hello, when the stock market crashes, people still buy oils. They still buy other things too. Makeup like goes insane when the stock market goes down. You know, like cuz people just want to feel good. So you put your oils on, you make yourself feel pretty. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. That's a beauty in that. The power of a network. It all has to do with the power of the network. Residual income comes from receiving a percentage of the monthly orders. So all those levels I showed you, you get a percentage of that every single month, as long as they're ordering. And what you do is you want to continue to educate people on how to use the products, but you can do that any way you want to. And that keeps them ordering, and hopefully they love it. And some of them will decide to build a business with you. By leveraging the power of your network, of all the people that you've grown your network to, you benefit from everyone's efforts, not just your own. So everybody works, everybody does some work, and everybody gets a benefit from it. And it's certainly not a pyramid scheme, because you can sign people up, and if you decide that you're going to be a little lazier and maybe not work as hard, but they're go, 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 they can actually surpass you. Because if they're working their booties off and you really ain't, then they have the potential to make more money than you. So there's no way this can be a pyramid scheme. You're not going to sit at the top and chuckle on your mountain of money, okay? You have to work. But it's fun work. And there's all kinds of bonuses with our company. Like Young Living loves on their people. Now, I've never seen them give a car away, but they do all kinds of trips. And I'm so excited to one day be able to get to go to, I want to go see the lavender fields. You understand? These oils, I love my products so much that I want to be able to go to the farms that Young Living owns and operates and roll in the lavender. I'm seriously going to roll in the dirt and the lavender and probably cry. And no, I'm not ashamed. But they have lots of bonuses. And we're also, when we're talking about health and ways to stay and get healthy, right? And the oils support the body in that. So you can see that, healthcare, look at the revenue for healthcare. Trillion. Money spent on alternative healthcare. 34 billion. So people that are looking for alternative methods, $34 billion a year. 38% of Americans have expanded their health spending beyond Western medicine and doctors. People are tired of taking pills that don't work or that damage their body while they're trying, you're trying to fix something and it's destroying your liver or it's destroying your heart. I saw something, it was a weight loss pill. And my daughter thinks this is so funny. My child, my 10-year-old. There was a weight loss pill and the side effect was death. It said, you may stop breathing. That was the side effect. So people are tired of that. They really are. And now with the internet, the way that we're able to share, we're showing people, Katie's laughing at me, we're showing people that there are alternatives. Now, am I against medicine? Absolutely not. I think it has its place. I think it's overprescribed a lot of times. And I think people are learning that there are natural ways that they can take care of these issues in their bodies and keep their bodies well. And they're willing to pay for it. The top 4 leading causes of death in the United States are due to lifestyle factors and stress. Working in a job that doesn't make you happy for whatever reason is stress on the body. It's killing you. It takes years off of your life. So if there's a way to get out of that, then you owe it to yourself and to your children and to your spouse and to your family and all those people that love you. You owe it to them to look into this. People want, need, and are spending their money on effective and non-toxic wellness alternatives. Somebody's got their camera on. Please mute that out. Thank you. So people, you're back on again. People want and need, and they're spending their money on non-toxic wellness alternatives. They want something different. That's what they're looking for. And guess what we have? We have amazing products that can help people. And they do help people every day. So you've got two great things working. You've got wellness and network marketing. The richest people in the world look and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. I love that. It just makes sense. All of this to me really made sense. So let's get in specifically to Young Living. Let's talk about, this is my company. This is what I'm sharing with you tonight. And some of you may have been sent here by some of the amazing women that choose to do business with me, and we're growing our businesses together. And I'm telling you, you're not here on accident. I always call these divine connections. You're here because you needed to hear this tonight. So I don't want you to just, shove this off in the back of your mind. I want you to give it some real consideration and thought. So let's talk Young Living. Young Living is a privately owned company established in 1994. That's a really long time ago. Sometimes I graduated in 95, and sometimes I feel like that was like 5 years ago. Okay, but it's not. I'm coming to the realization that I am going to be 40 in April. So anyway, I'll just get over that. I have to put an oil on in a minute for that. We have over 400 wellness products in 3 different categories. A lot of people don't know this. Yes, we have oils. We have essential oils, but we have supplements, and we have personal and home care. And we have skincare. We have just all these amazing products. And our concept is to provide the tools necessary to live a lifetime of wellness, purpose, and abundance. I love all 3 of those words right there. They make me happy. So this is Gary Young. We love Gary. He is the founder, and he has dedicated 30 years of his life to really geeking out on essential oils. Like, he's very dedicated to our products. He has so much integrity. He makes sure that everything is tested beyond what it is even required to be. And he will even throw out entire vats of oil if they do not reach the quality that he is satisfied with, which is way above any other oil company on the market. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that. They are more effective and more potent than any other oils on the market, period. And this man right here has the integrity to do it the right way, and he honors the earth. Gary says he never makes an oil for profit. He makes it for purpose. Yeah, I love that too. And he really does. He's a farmer. Now, his wife, Mary, she does the marketing and the business stuff. Gary loves the plants. He loves the process, and he loves the people. And he's a farmer. And that really spoke to me because, my grandfather was a farmer. Farmers work hard, and they love the earth, and they honor it, and they take care of it, and they provide. And I love Young Living because they go where the plants grow. We're not oil brokers. We don't buy from other places and then sell to you. Young Living owns all their own farms. They operate their own farms. They go wherever in the world that the plant grows best. That's where they go. And that's the only place they'll go, because that's how you get the most potent product. It all starts with a seed. Everything from the planting to the harvesting to the distillation, even the packaging, everything that's involved in between gets overseen by Young Living to ensure that you're getting the absolute best quality products possible, and it comes straight to you. We don't have a middleman. We don't have somebody that you have to go through that could put something in there and you don't know what it is. There's tons of research you can do. You can Google it, you can YouTube it. They've been researched extensively. You can even go into our U.S. government database and you'll see that there are 13,000, probably more than that now, papers on essential oils alone published. And all you have to do is go to the internet. You'll see lots and lots and lots of research on just essential oils, not necessarily Young Living, just essential oils in general. It's all over the news. You know, when you get in Oprah, honey, when you get in Oprah magazine, you know you have made it. But a lot of these big stars are starting to figure it out. I saw Carrie Job back in like December on Instagram was talking about her Young Living oils. I was like, yeah, she knows what's up. So we're in the news, and here is why you should partner with Young Living. Young Living has proven track record. So they've been around. They're not new to essential oils. They didn't just put some oils out there because they wanted to be popular and get in with all this. They have the Seed to Seal, which I just talked about. Very reliable customer service and support. I have never been disappointed by them. The most pure research essential oils and products on the planet, and the market wants what Young Living has. So this is Gary Young again. And as he says, you can't just say you are the world leader. You have to prove it. And Young Living has done that. So, taking action. Here is what you do. Here's how you would get started. You're going to go back to whoever brought you into this webinar. Whoever sent you, whoever you talked to about it. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was one of my oily sisters, whoever it was. I always send you back to that original person, okay? The first step you would do is enroll as a wholesale member with them. Contact them, and don't even wait. Listen, I know some of y'all got income tax money coming or already in your pocket. Instead of wasting them dollar bills on stuff you don't need, invest it into a business that can pay you back and grow your life. So you enroll as a wholesale member, and then you can wait a month and sign up for the Essential Rewards program, because that's how you can order your monthly $100. Now, there is a basic starter kit for $45. I'm not going to tell you to get that kit. There's not much in it. I want you to have the full experience and to be able to share it fully. So I'm going to tell you to get the premium enrollment kit, our premium starter kit. And the one right there in the picture has the best diffuser, in my opinion. You're going to get 11 oils. You're going to get a diffuser. You're going to get little bottles to share with. You're going to get some of our Ninja samples in there. And you're going to have enough to have an experience and learn about them yourself, and then share them. You can start sharing them right away. Your only overhead is the product you buy for you. And you can get that through the Essential Rewards program. It's $100 a month. Points toward you. Also, the great thing about the rewards program is this is even more fantastic. So you buy your $100 of product a month. You're going to get points back, a percentage of points back, and that gets larger the longer you're on it. Like right now, I get 25% of that back. And you're able to use those points and get more free product. It's like they just give free products every month. It's crazy. Some months they give you so much product back. I wonder how that happens that way. You get flat rate and reduced shipping, and then that makes you eligible for all bonuses and commissions. Now, you don't have to start Essential Rewards right away, But if you're wanting to start your business right away and to start enrolling people right away, which I tell people, start sharing. We've got some training for you to do to get you started on the right foot, and then just start sharing. And we can guide you in that. We can help you figure out what to order, but it's an amazing program. It really, really is. You get so much free stuff from that, and there's so much savings that goes with that. So they really make it easy to do. And then step 2, you're going to get trained. So you not only have access to the TriHarmony program, which has all kinds of goodies in it, but you also get my team, my personal team. We have an entire private website that is only for our team, and we train you as well. We get you off on a very successful start. There is no way, if you are teachable and committed, there is no way that you won't know what to do. And we will cheer you on every step of the way, okay? So don't let that be something that holds you back. And then 3, you start working your 2 to 5 year plan. And you might go, well, I don't want 2 to 5 years. What are you talking about? Okay. What are you doing today that will positively and drastically change your financial health in 2 to 5 years from right now? You got to start somewhere. You get started, you get paid from day one. And then if you put in 2 to 5 years of really working your business, and you don't have to do it 40 hours a week. I haven't done it 40 hours a week yet. But if you take focused time and work on it, you can create a really nice income. You get to choose your income because it's what you want. Do you want more family time? Do you want luxuries? Do you want vacations? Do you just want to pay for your products? Do you just kind of want to, do you have some kind of hobby that you really like that you want to pay for? Golf? Photography? I used to scrapbook. Do you want to replace an income, or do you want wealth? I mean, do you want to look at your bank account and not have to worry? Do you want to look at it and it makes you happy? And you go, wow, that's my bank account. That's a possibility. It is the perfect business. It is the perfect time. People are looking for this. And you get all kinds of support. I tell people, you might not want to join with your friend from high school that you ain't talked to in 10 years because you feel obligated. You want to join with people that are going to help you. And we're going to help you completely with that. Somebody needs, there we go. And let me tell you something. I love this slide. I so love this slide. Hear me. Don't let people who are not doing it tell you it's not possible. Because there are naysayers who say that this doesn't work. They might be your sister or your cousin or your best friend. That's okay. They're not doing it, but it's possible. It's already being done. And you can make your own success story. It's up to you. There's a place for everyone in Young Living. Yes, we want you to want a business built. We love that. If you go, hey, I want to do this as a business, we just are on some kind of high from that for weeks, okay? And we get overexcited and we really want to help you. And we're committed to that. But we're also looking for people who just love the product. If you just want to use the products because they're phenomenal, we love that too. And we're going to support you and teach you how to use them. I do webinars like this once a month for our team. We do all kinds of Facebook Lives in our group. We do all kinds of Facebook Lives on our pages. We do in-person classes. Our team has whatever you need. Or you can be a connector and connect us to people. Maybe this is not for you, but you can think of somebody it might be for. We're looking for that too. And who is Young Living for? Everybody. Young families, It doesn't matter, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, people who want to make extra money in their retirement, parents that want to leave a legacy to their kids, parents that would like to empower their children in their wellness and financial health. Hello, I definitely want that. People looking for health solutions and disease prevention. People looking for a community of like-minded individuals. If you just want to find some really cool friends that are positive, they're not life happy suckers, you know who I'm talking about. If you want to just find some phenomenal people to hang out with, to be around, we got that too. It's for those who have lost their jobs and don't want to be dependent on other people. It's for people looking to replace their income or increase their wealth. It's for anybody. It's for busy moms. It's for single women or men. It doesn't really matter. It's for teachers that they want to do something in the summertime. Whatever it is, there's no reason not to do it. It's for everybody. You're worth it. You are worth putting in the time and learning how to do this. This is your time to start building your dreams. Who do you know that might also benefit from this information? Tell them. This recording is going to be available on my website at melodyreynolds.com, and that's MELODYE. I'm not going to share my screen because this thing has been wonky tonight. They changed everything around on me, so I don't want to mess this up. But if you go to my site, it will be there, but I want you to contact whoever sent you here. If that wasn't me, you get back to that person. But I will have this for my team. Will also be able to share this if they want to put it on their websites or their Facebook or however they want to share it. It'll be available to everybody. So if you want to share this with somebody that you think could really be blessed by this, we would love you if you would do that and share that out. We'll make it available pretty much anywhere where any of us are. We'll have it there for you to look at, and you will get this recording emailed to you after it processes. That may take a little bit of time, a couple of days, but you will get the full email if you want to go back. The full recording, if you want to go back and re-listen. But I would take action tonight because you're sitting in this space right now. And some of you, I know, you're starting to dream a little bit. And you're starting to think, well, maybe there is a possibility. It's a $160 investment, people. That's not going to make or break most of us. Okay? I was so broke when I started my business. I had to charge my kit. And that is the best $160 I ever charged in my life. Don't let that stop you. And don't let the fear of not succeeding stop you, because we set you up for success. And if all else fails, you're going to have some really great products in your house that you won't regret buying anyway. So if there's any questions, you can pop that into the chat box. I'm seeing everybody's comments. Hopefully everything went well. Everybody could see everything. If you have questions at a later date, ask the person that sent you or email me. And the way that you get started with me is go to Melody Reynolds, MELODYE, Reynolds.com, and send me an email. I have a section that says contact. Just go there and send me an email, and I will walk you through how to enroll, because I'm helping some of my wonderful sisters to build. And so there's a very strategic way that I'm doing that, and I'll have to show you step by step how to enroll. But we can get your kit right now tonight. Or go back to the person that sent you and tell them you don't want to wait. You're ready. You're ready to do this, and you want to get started like right now. If you have questions, you can always find me online or whoever you were talking to. Don't be afraid to ask. And since I'm not seeing anything, I'm going to honor your time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I went a little over an hour. Sorry about that. Just a few minutes over. But make sure that you're connected with me, because when I do these, I do educate about the products as well. and I would love to have you sit in on those. It's more fun for me when people are on. I like live stuff. I like to talk to people. Oh, good, Audra. I'm glad. I'm glad it was helpful. Well, thank you guys for spending a little time with me. And I really, really appreciate you guys for, you know, taking the time out of your busy day because I know we all have stuff to do. I'm going to put my little one to bed. I pray this blesses you and that you have a great evening. And I will see y'all later. Bye.